And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at Sajid Javid and his insistence that he will force NHS staff to have 2 lurgy jibby jabbies. Ministers are planning to enact laws to make lurgy jibby jabbies mandatory for all NHS workers as the government battles to contain a fresh wave of infections. Be scared everyone, be very, very scared. Let me just remind everyone, 99.8% survivability. Now this will affect, they estimate, 106,351 NHS staff who've not yet been jibby jabbied. So works out about 7% of the total. Let's have a quick listen to what he says, shall we?
It's not just good for them, but most importantly, it's important for the people that they're looking after, so well. In the NHS, we are thinking of doing the same thing. We've been very clear about this. There was a consultation on this. It's just closed, the public consultation. We've yet to make a final decision. But look,
Are you leaning towards?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards doing it. I've been quite open about that. I've been clear about that in Parliament. Well, I can't set that out yet because a consultation has just closed. And if we do this, we want to do it properly. We want to work with our friends in the NHS and get this right. But
so effectively saying, we want to do it. We want to do it. We want to bring in a law to do it. So we're going to force NHS staff. That's 106,000 NHS staff, I might add. Now, I know some of you will be saying he can't do that. It's human rights issue and would be immediately contested in court. Well, let me just remind everybody that Dominic Raab was going through a stage where he was saying he wants to overhaul the Human Rights Act. He said to stop Strasbourg dictating to us, but you can guarantee it will be to enable them to do things like this. Force NHS staff. At this point, everyone, if anyone is listening from the NHS, I know nurses and all of the rest, there are plenty of good nurses about. I would actually say call the bluff on this. Let's be honest, anyone that's not had the jibby jabby by now is more than likely never going to. You've not managed to persuade them with your facts and projections and figures. Quite telling. So I would say to all NHS staff, call his bluff, let him sack you. Don't quit. Let him sack you and then do a mass court case against them. Sue them for all they're worth. Because as it stands, that making a law to mandate medical intervention is against the Human Rights Act. And as yet, they haven't touched the Human Rights Act. So it still stands. So call them out. Make sure that they never do this again. This is your chance, NHS, to redeem yourself. If anyone's listening as well that has had the jibby jabber, shame on you if you don't back the 106,000 staff that haven't. You should be entitled to bodily autonomy, i.e. you choose, that's fine, I choose, that's fine. Am I wrong on this, everyone? Let's have a final listen on what Javid says, shall we?
But what we saw with the care sector is that when we announced the policy and then we set it in law, November the 11th is the sort of cut-off date, then we saw many more people come forward and do the right thing.
Threat politics. Threatened them, in other words, coerced them, manipulated them.
And get vaccinated. And that's what I hope, that if we do the same thing with the NHS, we will see.
And there we go, everyone. So he's effectively admitted that they've been using threat politics all along and that the care staff have all succumbed, and he's hoping that this threat to the NHS, and that's exactly what it is because they can't do anything with the human rights still in place. This threat to NHS workers is just that. They're hoping that you crumble, NHS, you fold, you are coerced, manipulated. Do you feel happy with that? For those that have been coerced and manipulated, do you feel happy? Support your co-workers, or you're just as bad in my honest opinion. But let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out. Stay sane, I'll see you on the next one.